Not good for him that he won like that, and there's a big question in the minds of the fans.
Spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Oh,
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong.
Floyd Mayweather has made a lot of money in his career. It appears he also owes a lot of money too. The boxer apparently owes $22.2 million in tax.
Boxing icon Manny Pacquiao has finally spoken out about the shocking FBI investigation involving his longtime rival Floyd Mayweather, with serious claims circulating about a multi-million-dollar scam. Fans and critics have been eager to hear Pacquiao's take, and he didn't disappoint. Staying true to his calm but clever style, Pacquiao responded with honesty, while also hinting that there may be more to the story, including unresolved issues from their past that never played out in the ring. As the situation continues to develop, his remarks are stirring strong reactions across the boxing world and bringing fresh attention back to one of the sport's most famous rivalries.
Ever. All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners.
The rivalry between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather is one of the most talked about in boxing history, building up over years before their long-awaited showdown, often called the fight of the century. When they finally met in the ring, Mayweather won by unanimous decision, but the result came with plenty of debate, including disagreements about drug testing rules and later revelations that Pacquiao had been dealing with a shoulder injury that wasn't made public before the fight.
Pacquiao, Mayweather. What would have been different had they fought, let's just say 5 years earlier? Because everybody believed they wanted that fight. We had been clamoring for that fight for 5-10 years. Had they fought 5 years earlier, is the outcome any different?
Let's just say it would have probably been a controversial decision.
Okay.
You know, like a closer fight.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think that Floyd probably would have pulled it off. I really do think so. Pacquiao at the time when he was coming up, when I fought him, he was literally a Pac-Man.
Right.
He was just chomping at me like there's no tomorrow.
Right.
He wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop throwing punches. That Pacquiao probably gives Mayweather a better fight.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if he wins, but he gives him a better fight.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you feel this fight happened a couple of years?
A little too late,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Manny Pacquiao, he's not a better fighter than me.
Floyd, what is your assessment of Manny Pacquiao and his shoulder injury?
Come on. I mean, this is ridiculous. Excuses, excuses, excuses. He was throwing combinations. Everything seemed just fine. He lost. He know he lost. I lost a lot of respect for him. You know, you fight. If you lose, it's okay. Mayweather was the better man. We fight 10 times, I'm gonna win 10 times. We fight 20 times, I'm gonna win 20 times. We fight 100 times, I'm gonna win 100 times. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level, period. Simple and plain. It's okay to be number 2. It's okay to be right behind me. It's okay. I won. I know I won. I know I'm the better fighter.
In September 2021, Manny Pacquiao announced his retirement from boxing to focus on public service, later running for president of the Philippines in the 2022 election, but not winning the race. Even so, he stayed active by continuing his role as a senator and dedicating time to various charitable efforts, showing his ongoing commitment to helping others beyond the ring.
Your thoughts on Manny Pacquiao's retirement?
One of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. Never ran from anybody. Had completely respected the sport of boxing. Was an ultimate champion. And I have to tell you, one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet on the planet Earth. I mean, when people, I want to just say this real quick because I know we got to go because we got one more thing to discuss, Marcus.
Yeah.
When people talk about Manny Pacquiao and they say stuff like, well, he's fighting for money. I would like y'all to know that there are people who line up in the streets of the Philippines just to come get some money from him. He's very charitable.
Oh, yeah.
That's why money was compromising, because he's a giver. He's a special dude. I'm gonna miss him.
In early 2024, rumors began to spread that Manny Pacquiao could be making a return to boxing, with several reports claiming he had started training for a potential exhibition fight against famous Muay Thai star Buakaw Banchamak. And the possible matchup quickly drew major attention, as it was expected to be a high-profile event with a projected purse of about $25 million.
You know, Buakaw's style is good for the Muay Thai sports, and I don't know that boxing is different than Muay Thai, and you know we're going to fight in boxing, so you know what I'm talking about. It's hard for him to adjust without using elbows, legs like that. So it just, you need to train hard and work hard because it's hard to, it's very hard to focus. I got the big round of applause for Manny.
While Manny Pacquiao has recently spoken about the FBI investigation into Floyd Mayweather over an alleged $402 million scam, their past shows a complicated relationship, as back in 2009, Pacquiao filed a defamation lawsuit against Mayweather after being accused of using performance-enhancing drugs. And the case was later settled in 2012, with both sides agreeing to pay their own legal costs, while the Mayweather camp released a statement saying they had no proof that Pacquiao had ever used such substances.
Dan Rayfield. And Dan, what is Pacquiao hoping to accomplish with this lawsuit?
Well, I know that the negotiations for this fight have been ongoing, but I just got off the telephone with Daniel Petrocelli, who is the attorney for Manny Pacquiao, literally moments before coming on the air, and I asked him that exact question. And his point was, regardless of whether or not they're negotiating this fight, that that the comments that they allege that the Mayweather people had made were irresponsible and reckless and malicious, and they had to answer it no matter what. And so they felt like they had no choice but to file the lawsuit regardless of whether or not the fight takes place.
Floyd Mayweather has faced legal trouble beyond his rivalry with Manny Pacquiao, including in 2018 when the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission charged him for not revealing payments he received to promote certain cryptocurrency investments. And he later settled the case by paying fines and accepting a temporary ban on promoting securities.
Mr. I don't lose at nothing is back.
Correction, Mr. just got unbanned from scamming is back. This time, he's selling NFTs. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this is an obvious scam if you can just read the signs, but since Floyd can't read, I'm going to explain it to you all by telling you the history of Floyd Money Mayweather and crypto. Our story starts in 2018 when Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Cintratec. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing, under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over, and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
Floyd Mayweather has also faced questions over his role in promoting the cryptocurrency Ethereum Max, as he and several other celebrities were named in a class action lawsuit that accused them of making misleading claims to investors, which allegedly contributed to heavy financial losses when the token's value later dropped sharply.
A California judge has dismissed a lawsuit against reality star Kim Kardashian, boxer Floyd Mayweather, and other celebrities over their cryptocurrency endorsements. Investors in the Ethereum Max, which is not affiliated with the popular Ethereum token, filed the suit back in January. So this suit claims celebrities conspired with Ethereum Max to promote the token to boost boost its value so company executives could profit by selling the holdings. The judge said the lawsuit raised legitimate concerns. However, he dismissed the suit because it didn't say where, when, or even if the plaintiffs had seen these promotions.
The ongoing FBI investigation focuses on claims that Floyd Mayweather may have been linked to a fraud scheme involving about $402 million. And although full details have not been released yet, the case has drawn major media attention and is now putting a serious spotlight on his reputation and legacy.
There's a flex happening with Floyd Mayweather that we were all cheering and congratulating him from, but we might need to put a pin in that as some evidence comes forward that things may not be how they seem. So a couple weeks back, I talked about it here on the show. Floyd Mayweather said he dropped $402 million on 62 Manhattan rental buildings. But Business Insider went and did the research. They did their Googles, and they said they couldn't find any receipts that this is true. There were no deed transfers, no public records, nothing. They made some phone calls to owners, and they could not find any information regarding this transaction. Floyd has gone on interviews and discussed it. You know, of course, 50 Cent dropped in with his troll thing and put the interview up and the information about it and said he bought them in his imagination. Same place he read all those Harry Potter books, because 50 gone 50. My question is, does Floyd, was he swindled in some sort of business deal?
Floyd Mayweather has stated that he fully owns his properties with no business partners and says his goal is to offer affordable housing for families who need it most, adding that the buildings previously owned by Blacks Spruce Management benefit from Article 21 tax exemptions designed to support long-term housing affordability.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. And on a point like this, because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
In addition to that deal, Floyd Mayweather has expanded his investments in real estate, including a reported stake in a $10 billion office portfolio managed by 601 companies, which features major properties such as the AON Center and the old post office building in Chicago, showing his continued effort to build a large and diverse real estate business.
This all started with the announcement that Floyd was buying a $402 million multifamily portfolio called the Black Spruce Portfolio. A source revealed to The Real Deal that he went into contract to pay $402 million for a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio of more than 60 buildings. These buildings are concentrated in the Upper Manhattan area, and this deal would make for one of the city's biggest multifamily deals of the year. Anyways, we know Floyd is big on putting his money into commercial real estate deals, but a 1,000-unit multifamily portfolio is a massive buy, even for a guy like him. The question is, why would he, or anybody for that matter, be interested in buying all of these affordable housing units all at once? Well, for one, some of this portfolio is reported to offer a tax exemption due to the fact that the majority of the units are designated as affordable housing.
Floyd Mayweather has long been known for his massive wealth, with reports estimating he earned over $1.1 billion during his boxing career. But critics like rapper 50 Cent have questioned how stable that fortune really is, and in a 2020 interview, 50 Cent claimed that Mayweather's expensive lifestyle has drained a lot of his money, suggesting he may not be as wealthy as many believe. And he summed it up by saying, "It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight."
Does Floyd Mayweather, is he as rich as we think he is?
No.
So when we see the $1 million in the bag,
that money, light money, like he can get his hands on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't,
I need some of that light money then.
like that,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Anytime like that, look, he is who he is. You
Right.
can't discredit who he is. Like, and again, I'll tell you, like, I don't mind, telling the truth in situations like this.
Floyd Mayweather is often discussed not just for his boxing skill, but also for the massive wealth he has accumulated, and podcasted Joe Rogan has commented that Mayweather is remembered as much for his money and fame as for his in-ring ability, noting his place among the most famous boxers in history, while also criticizing the idea of him trying MMA and saying he would likely struggle badly in that sport, which highlights how some analysts question how well his boxing skills would translate outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather applying for MMA license wants 6 to 8 months to train. He's screwed. First of all, they should give him everything they can get their greasy paws on, get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight. You'd be screwed. It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said it should be a 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck, but Conor's going to get a hold of him, and then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way away from any sort of a range where Floyd can punch him. It'll be a completely alien range for Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather is often described by Joe Rogan as having unusual influence in boxing, with Rogan sharing a story about Mayweather allegedly being able to get a referee removed during a fight, using it to highlight how someone at his level of fame, success, and financial power can shape situations in ways most fighters cannot, reinforcing the idea that his money and status have played a major role throughout his career.
The referee said Floyd Mayweather hit him behind the head. So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring in a different referee who finishes the fight. It was insanity.
Further scrutiny suggests that Floyd Mayweather may not always earn the amounts he publicly claims, with some reports estimating certain fight payouts at around $60 million rather than the $350 million figure he often mentions. And this gap has led critics to question how accurate his wealth claims really are, suggesting that his image of extreme riches may be partly shaped for publicity, even though he continues to display an expensive lifestyle through purchases like a $1.13 million super. Bull sweet while insisting that his finances remain strong.
And guess what? Your job don't pay like my job.
Well, it depends.
Your job don't pay like my job.
That brings me to another point.
Why are you coming back? I can make $200 million in 18 months because I want to. Because I want to come back and steal some more money. Is that okay with you?
Over the years, Floyd Mayweather has taken part in some of the biggest money-making fights in boxing history, including his 2015 bout with Manny Pacquiao, which reportedly brought in more than $600 million. Followed by his 2017 fight against UFC star Conor McGregor that added another estimated $300 million. And at one point, he was even ranked by Forbes as the world's highest paid athlete, while commentator Stephen A. Smith later remarked that no matter how much money someone earns, it doesn't matter if they spend it like it will never run out.
It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to. What they're paying attention to instead is the $1 billion plus Mayweather has earned in his career. How box office he made himself. How he's been his own boss, answerable to no commissioner, no owner, no GMs, and barely even the fans for the last decade in achieving unprecedented wealth, fame, and control of his own name, his own brand. And how despite strenuous efforts by so many to bring him down, they simply weren't able to do it. You want to see an athlete drool? The idolized displaying deference and respect? Watch.
Floyd Mayweather has often said that money plays a major role in his life, and he has also shared that he wants his children to follow his path in business, with his main goal being to build generational wealth. Although this mindset has also drawn criticism from people who feel he puts financial success ahead of personal values and character.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Manny Pacquiao's reaction to the situation involving Floyd Mayweather should be seen as part of their long rivalry, not proof of anything. At this stage, there are only allegations and no confirmed legal outcome, so it's not possible to say Mayweather is guilty or facing a downfall until official findings are released.